favor. I always.
That just gives silver. Okay. We need 8 more books and a bunch more clothes.
Perhaps.
Let's just finish that because it's the end of the trading system, I hope, anyway. And let's delicacies. Wait, what even is this? Is this the horn? Only have 9 and I need 50. Okay. Need books and clothes, so that gives clothes. That's very good. I don't know what that gives. That gives nothing in particular. Let me check the pigeon coop to see if I can get either books or clothes. No. All of these, yeah, no. We need to check a different area for that. How about... There's a bunch in all of them. How about this one? Hello, Andy. Let's check this right here. Hello, Max. Jewel recovery. Nope, that is not what I want either. I'm gonna have to go to an entirely different region, probably. Let's check this one, because it's really close to our objective on the left here anyway. What does this one give? I might have to clear some in order to you know, get new ones. That gives books. Yes, yes, and that gives that. I'm actually gonna do all of these. Yeah, okay. That's not so bad. That gives clothes, we should probably do it. So once we finish all of these, the rest of the stream is just gonna be main story. As more people get in here, I'll just use this to warm up, basically. I think we're close enough here that we don't need to horse.
The gods here are vigilant.
Alright, let's see who is who and where is where. Is that a guy? Yes. Is that a guy? Yes. Who else is around here? That's a guy. Clear the camp, huh? Is there anyone remaining? Hello, Stealthy one. Hello, Kevin. Ah. Looks like there's one more. How is he able to see me through this? There is, however, DLC? Yes, DLC. There is, however, a chest up here. And another. Are you a fan of Wrath so far? Yeah, it's good. It's actually better than the main game. Okay, we got a bunch of books. It's gonna need to tick my quest. There you go, thank you. Let's do... This is a main quest, we're gonna wait on that. What's that? That's that, and that's that. And that's that. Damn, these are so far. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. DLC was disappointing, was it? I'm enjoying it. I like it more than the main game. I think the DLC does all the best things from the main game in terms of gameplay, but it does them like without as much BS in your way. Do you like keyboard and mouse or controller more? I generally like keyboard and mouse more. Hello, Fortunate Soul. The DLC is better sized than the main game. Yeah, better sized, better paced. You don't have to go through like billions of hours of filler just to get through a thing. I enjoy that. Pretty much all of the, you know, optional stuff or anything that could be considered filler in this DLC, you don't have to actually do it. You can ignore it. Whereas in the main game, you can't do that. You have to do everything. Like, if you don't care about certain arcs, like, that's too bad. You have to do them anyway. If you don't wanna, like, partake of a soap opera, kidnapping plot, whatever, that's too bad. You have to do it anyway. If you don't wanna do stupid Halloween bullshit, that's too bad. You have to do it anyway. Whereas here in this DLC, all the stuff that I've been doing that's optional is actually optional. As far as I'm aware anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody correct me if I am. But that is what I'm enjoying about it, is the fact that the core main stuff, at least, like, you can pretty much just rush it if you want. And I think that's always ideal. That's something I'm always looking for in these games. Even though I'm the kind of guy that likes to do, you know, side content, I do think that, controversial idea, I know, I do think side content should be side content. I feel like the stealth's been improved since I last played. I haven't noticed too much of a difference, but smoke arrows help a fuck ton. Like, just by their very existence, smoke arrows improve stealth dramatically. Because you can just make people disabled temporarily. That's really strong. It makes a lot of things that would normally be unviable, viable. No unessential kills. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. That dude is gonna stare at me. Thank you for the follow, Spearmint.
I should not be seen in this area.
Jewels, huh? Yo, thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that. You're super cool. Okay, they're over there. What is the easiest way to get over there without being seen? The second upgrade for the smoke arrow is glitched out. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I am not getting it. Like, usually, this is exactly what happens with, is that an enemy? That's a guy, right? Like, he's just chilling there? Okay. Do you think Warrior Within or Two Thrones will get a remake after the Sands of Time remake? I think it depends entirely on how well the Sands of Time remake does. Like, if it sells well and if it's successful, then yeah, probably we'll end up getting Warrior Within and Sans remakes as well. Why do these guys just like run around like that? Do you see this? I'm gonna re-smoke the ground so they don't see me, and then I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna hang off this cliff until they forget about me. Here from YouTube, love the vids. That's awesome, thank you, I appreciate that. Once those guys stop freaking out and they're like, oh my god, what happened? Why is there all this smoke everywhere? We should finish this mission. Actually, maybe we can start already moving to our next one, which is here, and then the next one after that is there. Yeah, I'll just start making my way to it. And eventually when I get far enough, I'll probably go anonymous when they stop looking for me. Nice. Beautiful. That was pretty good. That worked out better than I anticipated, but that is why smoke is so powerful. Because it lets you hide yourself anywhere. What do you like most about Valhalla? I like from the base game, I like the first civilization and the modern day. It's the best it's been in years. I like the fan service as well. Like the fact that it brings back some classic characters that we really love, or that I really love. Sorry, I'll just speak for myself. It brings back some classic characters that I really love, and I don't want to talk about spoilers because there are people here who haven't finished the game. Because it's super long, and that's actually one thing I don't like about it, is that it's really long. But one of the things I do love about it is that it brings back some classic characters that I love, and it ties up the fate of one of them, and it links them to the modern story in a very cool way that I think makes a lot of sense. I think, like, Valhalla's story is really impressive to me, at least, like, the core part of it, like, the modern day and the first civilization stuff. Because essentially what it was is Darby got given a pretty rotten hand, and it was like, hey, here's this like totally messed up narrative and world building, please fix it for us. And to the best of his ability, he kind of did. Like, I gotta respect that, and I gotta be impressed by that. Rank your favorite modern days. That's pretty hard. I can't really like,
I should be cautious around here.
you know, put them above or below each other, but I like AC1's modern day.
This far.
AC 1 to 3 basically have my favorite. Remain undetected, do not take damage. Okay. Would you recommend it? Valhalla? It just depends, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend it. Like, the game has a lot of problems. And because it's so long, you're gonna be experiencing those problems for a really long time. Like, for many hours. Oh my god, are you serious? You've never played AC1. Yeah, I think most people haven't played AC1, which makes me sad, but also, like, it's not unexpected.
Thor lends me strength.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. And last one is here. It's gonna take a while to get to. No unessential kills. So basically just kill targets. I can probably begin horsing from here. I don't know, like basically my favorite modern day is games that have it. That allow you to discover interesting things about the universe in it. I think generally speaking, the Layla Saga has weak modern day. But there were parts of Valhalla that I really enjoyed. Also, one of the nice things about this game is that because there's such a long distance between objectives where you're just horsing and riding, I can just read chat a lot. Which is like, I almost use this game as like an interactive chat room, basically. The way that everything makes sense, like the health bar, makes it really enjoyable for me. Yes, Brio, I agree 100%. That is probably one of my favorite things about AC1. I mean, like, my actual favorite thing about AC1 is everything, because that game is genius. But, yeah. Syndicate's Modern Day wasn't interactive, but pretty solid. Yes, I feel the same. I actually really like Syndicate's Modern Day in terms of, like, presentation and cutscenes and story. Like, it is only cutscenes, but it's cool. Like, cool shit happens in it. Origins Modern Day was boring. I think so, too. I expected more from it, you know what I mean? AC3 had awesome MD. AC3 is probably one of my favorites, just because, like, here's the thing, right? What's one of the things people hate about present day in Assassin's Creed? Like, present day haters, why do they hate it? I'll tell you why. It's because, in their eyes, when they're playing Assassin's Creed here, like, in the Animus, when they leave the Animus, it's like suddenly you're playing a totally different game, right? Instead of, like, fighting and sneaking and climbing, you're like wandering around an office or a cave, like looking at shit. It bores them, and it's not their fault, you know, it makes sense why they feel that way. So that's actually why I love AC3's Modern Day, is because when you play AC3's Modern Day, you're not like, you're not suddenly playing a different game. Like, the core gameplay is the same. You're playing the same game. You know, you're still sneaking, you're still climbing, you're still fighting. That's really important. If more of AC's present day adhered to those principles, then people would like it more. Even the people who don't like it, they would like it more. So I think that we should see more of that, hopefully, in the future. Oh, fuck.
Looks like trouble.
Yeah, come here, asshole.
Out you.
Who else?
Cast about this land, my friend.
If I were an assassination target, where would I be? I'd probably be chilling in there. I hope I'm not like one of these guys in the middle. That would really suck. Maybe this guy as well. Let's investigate all of them. There aren't a lot of guards here though. That's really good for me. Let's get on top of this. Sexy bush, yes indeed. Aha, he's on the other side there. Okay. Damn, they be running. Hold up a sec. Where are all these fellas going? Are you a fan of Uncharted? I like the games, I'm not really a fan of them, but I like them, I enjoy them. I've played all of them and I enjoyed all of them. Uncharted 4 is probably my favorite. Okay, so what we're gonna do is shoot a smoke arrow there. And then we're gonna come up here and be like, bam, you know? And just in case anyone gets a bright idea to investigate this body, we'll set a trap on it. That final guy is all the way up there now, which is just bonkers to me. Like, why would he run all the way there? But that's fine. Oh, fuck. Speaking of Uncharted, what about the Tomb Raider trilogy? I enjoyed Tomb Raider 2013 and Rise. I haven't played Shadow. Why have you left YouTube? I haven't. I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm just uploading videos there. And I archive my streams as VODs. And it's because streaming on YouTube gives me a lot of technical issues, whereas streaming on Twitch doesn't as much. Okay.
Must leave this place.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna clear my markers.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Alright. Let's see. That one isn't terribly... Remain undetected, no unessential kills. This one's not terribly interesting, but I wiped these three, so let's go back home and see if we can turn this in finally. Must have beat Uncharted 4 8 times now, says Parsa. It's a cool game. Dude, like, that one moment where like, you're swinging on, like, the cable, and, like, you slam into the ballroom, right? And then, like, the music is playing and shit, like, ooh. Goddamn. Like, what is the name of the song that plays during that fight scene? I think it's called The 12 Towers. It's so fucking cool. I love that song. Like, such good battle music. Also, like, there's something really neat about the way the crosshair works in Uncharted 4, where, like, whenever you fire a shot, like, you can feel the recoil of the guns, like, in the crosshair in a very, like, potent way, but at the same time, it's still pretty arcadey, so it doesn't have the same kind of gun sway that you would get in something like The Last of Us, for example. Like, it's still very, you know, like, Nathan Drake is still a way more accurate shot than he should realistically be, but it's cool. Alright, Stealth AC, I'll see you later. Do you prefer graphics or FPS in AC games? If I had to choose, I would always go frame rate, just because it makes such a dramatic difference in the way a game feels. Like, I will always prioritize frame rate over visuals in everything I play. Ooh, that was a weird little interaction. I think this is gonna be the final trade. And of course, more unlock immediately after.
Enough for today. I look forward to your return.
Please let that be the end. Is it?
Many king.
Well, yeah, there is no more. Everything else is just repeatables for silver. So I think that is literally it.
Very well. Another.
Right. And the last thing here is this altar, which I do have enough stuff for. And then we're just gonna do story all the way through the end. And I gotta be very careful not to pick up any more books of knowledge.
Best not to draw attention here.
Hello, Aditya. These altars that ask you for specific fish are like the worst gameplay in this entire game. I just wish I could delete them. Like, the ones that ask for other stuff are fine because it's easy to get. But the fish is just tedious. Like, I have never willingly engaged in any of the fishing in this game. How's the DLC story so far? So far, I haven't played too much of it, but so far, it's fun. I enjoy it. What the hell is this? Is this one of those battles? Whatever, I'll get to it eventually. Quests. An eye for an eye. Chapter 2, Chapter 1. Collect all the amber shards. I'm gonna murder this guy, or capture him. Will you be making a review of Valhalla? Probably not, it just seems like it's way too much work. Wouldn't really have too many insightful things to say, to be honest, especially because the game is a work in progress. And like, they are constantly updating it. Maybe I'll make one when they finally fix like the issues I have with it, but until then, it doesn't strike me as something I want to do. We'll be making, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, V. Would love an ancient Rome AC. Honestly, one of my ideal AC games would have been like Rome with Amunet. That would have been a game that just makes sense. Okay, so his boat is going to be somewhere between here. Can I warp? I'll warp to my ship. This guy's excited.
We're off. Set the mast up. Sail out.
Alright, we're looking for a ship between here and that island.
Have a look, Sunan.
Well, that certainly looks like a ship, but probably not the one I'm looking for. The thing is, where else could it be? Maybe it is that one. Huh. You remember back when Darby said we would like Layla in Valhalla and everyone was just befuddled in how he was gonna do that? Yep, and then the game came out and he was right. At the end, I was like, hey, Layla's actually pretty cool. Like, she did what she had to do. Overall, is it better than Origins in your opinion? Valhalla, like as an overall video game? No. I think Origins is a more enjoyable game to actually like press buttons in and play and enjoy. But as a story, yeah, like Valhalla, like more important stuff happens in Valhalla to the AC universe. You might like Origins story more if all you care about is just like emotions and like feelings. But if you play Valhalla, like you will get a more interesting story that's like about Assassin's Creed. Whereas Origins is just kind of like, I would say Origins is a good story about the way losing loved ones changes you, and like you know, a husband and wife who are trying desperately to stay together even though they know they can't. Like that's what Origins is. Not terribly great Assassin's Creed story. Valhalla though, if you can get past all the filler, which granted is a pretty big ask, but if you can get past all the filler, you get some really good First Civilization stuff, you get some really good modern day stuff. Okay. This place has a bunch of dudes in it. I have 4 adrenaline chunks, which is a lot to work with. It's unlikely these guys are gonna see me here. Hello, Pai Pai. Now, let's find out if there's actually an entrance in this house or if these guys are trapped in there in perpetuity. Which arcs did you wish were optional? I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. A lot of them. Well, that's the target. Is there another entrance into this place? Or is it just this little door? Let's investigate together. I'll check eventually, Pai Pai. Unless it's like extremely important. God, is there like any reasonable way to get in here without being seen? Oh my god. Why do they do that? That's so trippy. Okay. This dude is bobbing and weaving and shit, like just dodging my stuff.
The white-haired one must be Constantinos. A Tsar awaits him.
As good a spot as any. We won't be on this dog shit island long. Just until we collect Azar's head.
I have a question. Can I somehow get on top of this? I can't. God damn it. That's very irritating. Because my idea is... it wouldn't have worked anyway. Alright. How many guards down there? Not that many. This person can probably die. Okay. And then... well, that's that. You're coming with me, buddy.
I can't walk.
That's the idea. Your one-time partner is eager to see you.
That twice-cursed harpy should have been long dead.
Save your insults for your reunion.
Male or female Eivor? There's only one Eivor. Like in canon, there's only one Eivor, but the reason why you're able to play her quote unquote as a man is due to spoiler reasons. So the way I play is there's a thing here where you get to choose which one you want, or you can go canon and you do like what's the true story. And because I'm a hardcore Assassin's Creed fan, I just play this because it's what really happened. Maintaining narrative integrity is very important to me in this series. So I prefer to play whatever is closest to the true sequence of events. There are, however, sections where you do play as the dude, and those are some of my favorite parts of the game, but I can't really say what they are if you haven't played it yourself yet. But some very important stuff happens in those that, like, blew my mind and changed my perception of the whole universe. Oh, she wants me to put this dude in her house. Come here, buddy.
I'd hoped to finish you this time.
You were always careless.
At least I took your eye. And your brother, the sniveling sop. Along with your loud bitch of a screaming mother. Come on, have at it. Let's end this quickly.
Quickly? Oh no, no, my dear Konstantinos. This will last a very long time indeed.
Jeez.
Why else have I sharpened so many implements?
Damn, this dude is actually screwed.
For what you've done.
You make a sorry Cyclops. Damn you to hell!
How do you maintain narrative integrity in these AC games when it's an RPG with multiple possible story paths? Okay, so the only one of the 3 games that has wildly branching paths is Odyssey. Valhalla actually doesn't allow you to change the story in substantial ways. Like, even the minor changes you can make, like, they are minor. Like, at the end of the day, like, Valhalla just kind of has one storyline, and you just follow that one storyline. And yeah, like, you can make small alterations, but they're not going to change the story in a strong way, like the same way that it works in Odyssey. That's not how it is here. So, like, that's how you maintain narrative integrity, because this particular game just kind of has a fixed narrative, and you just follow that. Back when you started streaming Valhalla, you said it will even make Odyssey better in retrospective. That was so true. Yeah, I do think Odyssey is, like, in multiple ways a better game because of the existence of Valhalla. Like, a lot of the annoying narrative stuff that Odyssey does, Valhalla fixes. Like, it addresses and concludes and fixes in really interesting ways. Likewise, a lot of the, like, mechanical stuff, some of it was taken forward by Valhalla and done better, and of course some of it was done worse, which is why in that way Odyssey looks better in hindsight, because it didn't make the same mistakes this game did mechanically. Yeah, it's just interesting. I do think that these games kind of complete each other, and they do make each other better by all existing, which is cool. Certainly it makes Layla better, like 100%. Like, as a game, like, the stuff that happens in this game and the things she does and the way she behaves, and even down to minor details like her aesthetics and, like, the way she presents herself and the, like, all that, like, I do think she's a cooler character. Like, Layla didn't really feel like a present-day Assassin's Creed protagonist to me in Origins and Odyssey, but she does in this game. Like, she has that edge. She has that, like, that grim, like shadowy darkness that is, to me, like, integral to the AC universe. Like, even Desmond had some of it, even though for Desmond, like Desmond's characterization was, you know, one of like fear and nervousness, and then eventually like a peaceful wisdom, where at the end he's like, okay, like, fine, like, I know what has to be done, and he kind of just accepts it, right? Whereas Layla, like, Layla's characterization is one of more like pure rebellion, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, fuck you attitude, right? And so, like, it's really interesting that they did it that way, because in Desmond, you do have like the wisdom and the clarity and the tranquility of an assassin. And then in Layla, you do have the rebellion and the fuck you attitude, like fuck the system attitude of an assassin. And then when you put them together, you get a complete unit, which, you know, yeah, like, let's just leave it at that. Like, I don't want to say too much, but like, it's cool. It's a cool thing that they did. Do you have any ideas or predictions as to where AC is going now? Will there be a new game this year? I don't think there will be a new game in 2021. No, they're just going to support this game with new DLC. Alright, I'm going to get some water, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let us play this story. Quests, report to Flan. Yeah, let's do that. How far away is this guy? I'll wipe my markers. Okay, he's pretty far. Let's scroll up to here. Go to this viewpoint. Earlier, Kevin said she never felt like a human being, then in Valhalla she went full goth. I fucking loved it. Yeah, I really like the way she looks and behaves in Valhalla. Like, you can tell that she's being, like, emotionally / mentally suppressed by, like, whatever thing they have on her. And then every time she looks at the staff, she looks all haunted by it, which is, you know, very accurate. Like, pieces of, like, you should respect pieces of Eden. And what I mean by that is you should realistically fear them, because this technology is super messed up and terrifying. And Valhalla kind of puts the respect back into pieces of Eden a little bit. In present day. In historical, they're like, you know, there's so many of them, and it's like, I couldn't even bother to get them all. Which, in a way, I guess makes sense, because it is kind of like England, and there are a lot of, you know, there are a lot of fables and legends and myths that stem from this land. Also, hello, guy with the long name. The Holy Land was an awesome setting. I want to see more Middle Eastern settings. Yes, big ups for more Middle Eastern settings. I would like more of that as well. I would like to see more Middle Eastern settings. I would like to see like a main game in India. A main game in Russia at some point as well. Do you have any idea why Ubisoft was refusing to make a remake of the first game? Because it probably wouldn't sell very well. Like, think about it this way. In order to make a remake of the first game, you either have to be faithful to the original game, mechanically and narratively, and thus you would alienate your new fan base who enjoy the way that these games are now, or you would have to cater to that new fan base and turn AC1 into like a big RPG that's very like stat loaded, and you know, just changes the way the game plays, simplifies parkour, makes combat the way it is now, right? Like, you would have to do that, and in so doing, you would piss off the original players who really like AC1 for what it is. So basically, the reason why they're quote-unquote refusing to do an AC1 remake is because no matter what they do, they kind of can't win. Like, they have to make somebody mad. And the safer option is to just not do it. But there are other things I could say about it that I don't want to because you haven't played Valhalla.
God has heard my prayers.
You flatter me, Lord, but what's wrong? Where's Spotted?
He's not returned, nor have 2 messengers sent after him.
This cannot be simple misfortune. It hints at some dark design.
Let me go after him, Lord. If he lives, I will find him.
Even with your cunning and guile, you would not go unchallenged. Not without a king's pass, and few Vikings have those.
I'd wager a few from Donegal do.
Donegal, a Norse settlement.
A port on the western shore. A fair bit of their trade finds its way to Aljach, so someone there is bound to have a pass.
Is this port well guarded?
It's crawling with Norsemen grown lazy on success. They'd not expect someone to go Viking on them.
Good. I'll go to Donegal now and get one of these passes. With your leave, Lord.
If it means fewer lives lost, you have my blessing.
The HUD glitch during the memory corridor is big jokes. This is a bad angle. Nice. Find a king's pass. Okay, how are we going to do this? Take high ground, probably wipe the perimeter guards so that they can't look at me from their towers. Are there any others? Oh, there's that guy. Okay. Hello, Drop Senpai. Parsa says, I just love the OG AC gameplay to death. Same, I love it. You haven't played Mass Effect, right? Asks Kevin. You're not interested in the Legendary Edition as well? I have never played a Mass Effect game. However, I am very interested in Legendary Edition. I don't know when I'll get to it because I have a lot to play. Like, I'm playing this game, I'm playing Resident Evil Village still. I already finished Village once on hardcore, but like I want to do Village of Shadows difficulty, and I want to get all the unlocks and all the achievements. I want to play Mercenaries a bunch. So there's that. I'm playing Hood these days a lot. I'm playing this game obviously, and Biomutant is coming out like at the end of this month. Replayability is very important for RE. Yeah, definitely.
Here. If there are any king's passes to be had, I may well find one here.
Why Raven not available?
Show me
Why
what
you
lies
do
ahead.
me like that? Ah, that dude. is carrying my prize. Alright, let's take it easy here.
This should get me through Alach's gates.
Good. And because we took out this dude here, we're able to leave from this direction. See? Very nice. Oh, free XP just walking around. Very nice. There's my horse that I left right here, and we are on our way.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Anywho. Drop Senpai, you're playing RE2 Remake right now? It's a great game, I'm happy you're enjoying it. I've played it so many times. When we aim, the guards move their head at the last second. I don't even think it's that, I think that like their shield blocks it or something. Because of their breathing. Like their hurt boxes breathe. Oh fuck. That is a lot of dudes. Okay. Good clear. Did you play The Last of Us 1 and 2? Yes. Does the hood make you slower? It does a little bit. But it also makes me look cooler, which is extremely important. Does the story change if I play as Claire instead of Leon? Some things change. What you're supposed to do is play as both of them. So what's gonna happen is, I'm assuming you're playing Leon on your first playthrough. Once you finish your Leon playthrough, it'll unlock Claire's second scenario. And what you do then is you click that. You play second scenario Claire, and then you'll get the true ending. Likewise, if you played Claire on your first run, you would get second scenario Leon, and then you would play that, and you would get the true ending. Is this a restricted area, or is this like... It doesn't look like it. Just as long as I don't attack anyone here.
What business have you here?
The business of kings. Here's my pass.
Go on, then.
The business of kings.
To come before the kings of Ilar unannounced.
Virgil. You're not Virgil. I don't know you.
I am Sturm of Donegal. Who is Fergal?
The King of Dublin speaks of a cousin who advised us for a time. A glorified goat herder who should have taken our advice. So, Stern, what brings a Viking from Donegal here?
You tell me. I came at your invitation.
There's some mistake. I sent no such message. It wasn't me. It could have been you-know-who. But he hates Vikings. Forgive my brother's bluntness. We will get to the root of this, I assure you. Can I offer you a drink?
Yes? More drink? I haven't seen the bottom of my cup since I got here. If I wasn't a trusting man, I'd say they're trying to keep me drunk.
No drink for me. I'll return when you have finished your king's business.
If it's not drink you're wanting, you should take a tour of the ring fort. It's renowned throughout the land.
As we've told you several times, King Barda, the ring fort of Arla is not open to guests. In fact, you could even say that it's closed for a select few.
Ah, so you're keeping prisoners there. Oh, have a drink, you two. Do you think I haven't taken a few hostages myself?
I'll seek out a place to rest until you remember why I was summoned here.
Of course, of course. Your pass will grant you free run of this place.
If you see Fergal, say hello for me.
For the last time, Barrett, the ring fort is off limits.
If I read Barrett right, freeing Fergal could be key to liberating Harlech. And to do that, I need to get inside that fort. My pass won't get me into that ring fort. I'll need to find another way.
Where is this guy? Oh man, they are really present in this area. Let's climb back up here. Oh. Okay, I got the key. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting like almost detected constantly.
I hope this is the right key.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Is there someone here named Fergal?
I am he. Who wants to know, Viking?
I serve Barith McKeever and King Flan Shinna.
Too kind.
They offer you freedom.
Thank you so much.
Oh hell.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Of course. Alright, let's kind of just walk around the underbelly here, cause distractions, free people, etc.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, yeah. They're all coming down here.
You, sir, King Baron. We were meant to check on the thing and report back.
What?
I'll let you out.
That was
Return to
weird.
King Flawn if you can.
Is that it? Like, I can just leave now? Secure the prison. Oh, okay, and now I have to kill everything. Of course. Chop this dude's head off. Come over here. Oh my god, that's not good. Ow. Okay. Step on this guy. Kill this guy.
I need to cloak myself here.
Shoot him in the arm. Get the arrow finisher. Burn these guys. Oh my god, this is a hell of a fight. Drag this guy into that guy. Dude, why are there so many targets here? This is nutty. Knock him into the tent. Can I get at least one stab? Yes, thank you. Why am I trying to go for leg shots on this guy? Just kill him. Did you see Peter Stratford's Jorvik arc? I watch all of Peter's videos, so yes.
We have the advantage.
Nice.
Join us, cousin. We've been having a grand old time, the kings and I.
It's the abbot who's turned this place into a prison. He's taken hostages from all the families to control all of Ireland. Shut your gab, Domhnall. Owen would kill you if you talk too much. And Flan will kill us if we don't. It's like Domhnall said. It was Owen. He told us to delay whoever came until...
Until what?
Until the abbot can move his forces in.
How many men? How many?
We don't know. No one does. He has some companies at Armagh, more men than he lets on. That's all I know.
Left to my cousin, you'd both be puddles of blood and guts. But King Flan might spare your heads. You'll be treated as hostages, not prisoners, until your king decides what to do with you. Now, think on your sins. It'll be easier in the end to let them keep their crowns, but they don't need to know that yet.
Flan must learn of this trap.
I've already sent messengers telling him to pull his army back. I wasn't going to sit on my arse waiting for you.
I'm impressed.
Don't be. It took days of drinking that swill before Neil finally grew bored and careless.
You've outdone yourself. I'll be sure to let the king know who the real hero was today.
Thanks to you, cousin. Make sure that message reached Flan and I'll join you all later. May Sol and Mauni guide ye.
I have not personally played BioShock Infinite, but I've watched extensive amounts of criticism and analysis on it. And as far as Discovery Tour goes, I played a little bit of it in Origins. It was cool. Dude, this audio bug is super irritating. And apparently it only happens if you use sickles, which, now that I'm honest, like, if it only happens with sickles, I might as well not use sickles. You can cancel it, right? I don't know how. It says to like hide and unhide your chest piece, right? Like, it's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. So no, that doesn't work. I really like A Plague Tale: Innocence. Had a lot of fun with it.
Eivor, you did well at Alec. We march in the morning. I think it no small thing for you to lead my honor guard.
Did you not get Barrett's message, Lord? You must pull back, not move forward. This ruse is part of a larger trap, not yet sprung.
Barrett believes to know the minds of these kings, but the church has taken root and flourished since my uncle's day.
The church is behind the plot against you. Did the message say nothing of Abbot Owen?
King Neil and King Donald were doubtless seeking to cast blame elsewhere. The church is a convenient scapegoat.
What if there's some truth to Barrett's suspicions?
Owen is the abbot of Armagh, God's appointed in Ireland. I cannot doubt him on the word of a friend.
You mean a pagan?
Why are you all still here? Did my message not get through?
It did, but King Flann is not convinced.
You must pull out the clawher now, my king, before we are surrounded by Owen's army.
You do not command me, Barrett McKeever. If there was an army, my scouts...
Your scouts are dead. Baldur's blood, Flann. How many must die before you learn to trust?
You forget yourself, Barrett. Do not invoke your false gods in my presence.
Listen, what's that?
Owen's wolves have arrived. I didn't come this far to die in a tent, my king.
We're under attack!
Come on! I must be careful now.
I'll take more heads than you, cousin!
Do not wager on it!
If we hold off this assault, we will save the day!
Oh my god, she bad though.
They're all around us!
The archers have fire! the fields! Blunt those archers' swords! Leave none alive!
Focus!
Come like wolves! Now die like dogs! Seek out Paul and Kira at the barricades. I'll gather the men and meet you back here.
Until then, cousin.
Work with me! So far!
That's like twice that Stomp has just not worked. No mods in chat, huh?
Come with me! I'll be your shield!
No mods in chat to ban those bots. I'll take care of them after this fight.
They're on the roads! They have no show them no mercy! Yeah.
They retreat!
You saved us!
Alright.
We held them off. At a great cost.
Eivor, where's Vareth?
What do you see?
Can you hear me?
Eivor, where's Vareth?
Barith McKeever!
Have you seen King Barith?
Aye. He was headed towards the farm on the edge of the village.
A cold hand that grips my heart.
Barith!
Barith,
Eivor,
I'm here.
a glorious end, don't you think? Worthy of a saga, maybe. And you thought I'd gone soft.
No one knew your true measure.
Not even you, cousin. You had your doubts. Good thing I was too stupid to give up.
Your bravery will be remembered, Barith. I'll see to it. Hold your weapon well, cousin. I will see you in Valhalla.
Siegfried is my Valhalla, Eivor. Valhalla need not be a place. It can be a legacy. Flann must back him. Have him swear by his God. There's nothing the Christians fear more than their Almighty's wrath.
It will be done.
She still believes Valhalla is real? Maybe not. She could be saying it for this person's benefit. That's kind of how I read it.
Funeral. Arth has become a greater man in death.
Or yeah, this DLC is set during the events of the game.
Or maybe we were too small to see his full size.
A harsh truth, but fair. He saw more clearly than I, and I ignored his counsel. Owen will pay for his death.
What then? When the abbot is gone and you've tamed the north, what of Siegfried? Will you give him your royal support?
When he has proven himself. It would not be good politics at this time.
Trolls take your politics. Bareth gave his life in your service. If this is how you repay loyalty, you'll be in short supply.
Twice you stung me with truth. I'll return the favor. Siegfried isn't ready. But he could be, with proper teaching.
Good. He'll benefit from your wisdom.
And my support. But neither throne will be secure while Owen lives.
We'll throttle the snake. And afterward, the fate of this land will be in your hands. Yours and Siegfried's.
The horses are being made ready, my king. Sure you don't want to rest your bones and leave by dawn's light?
My thoughts ride too rough for sleep. I've an army and reputation to reclaim. The second may prove harder than the first.
My mother used to tell me how the Morrigan would feed on the death of heroes, then fill men's heads with thoughts of war. I imagined using the Tara Stone to drown out their song, the way Bishop Patrick drove the snakes from Ireland.
There's no power strong enough to do what you say. Not even the gods can change fate. The world is destined to end in war.
'Twas not but the fantasy of a young girl's soul.
Tell Flon I'll come to him after I've arranged things with Siegfried.
Tell him yourself. I'm not leaving yet.
Sliding work? Yeah, it seems to.
Eivor, we will march upon Armagh immediately.
This place smells like a brewer's hut.
I will blood eagle the abbot with my own hands. I will blanket the north with the skulls of petty kings.
Enough! If you charge into Armagh like a berserker, they will crucify you like their Christ.
I'm sorry to tell you, my king. The siege weapons you requested are being held by Armagh.
Hell have that abbot. Those weapons were to be a show of the strength of Dublin's new king.
Forget about shows of strength. Cast your fortunes with Flon. High King will be a powerful ally if you back him now. Where are these weapons coming from? Who's supplying Armagh?
A shadowy web of pirates run by a Druid cult. They roost along the northern coast, looting and trading in equal measure.
These Druids, do they call themselves the Children of Danu?
In fact, they do. Led by one they call the Seed.
I've already killed that person.
Now that you have their scent, I wish you a good hunt. If there is nothing more, my king, I will return to my shop.
Or at least I think I have. Maybe I haven't.
What forces I can wherever I can and join them to Flans. Together we will avenge my father.
You have a strength that comes from him. When you find that, men will follow.
Let me check. I think the seed is actually... Yeah. No, I didn't kill him. Okay. The seed will be found in Dunseverick Fortress. Okay, so we're gonna go back there. We gotta go up here. Yeah, the seed was the one who was story locked yesterday. Yeah, that's why I don't pay attention to their silhouettes. I just look at the stuff on the... I just read the notes.
These would be the arms Sar spoke of. I must approach carefully.
He's gonna be somewhere around here. Most likely. Smoke that guy. You've played The Witcher. I've tried it a few times. It's okay.
Lead me. Be
What
my
the hell
eyes.
am I even looking for?
You have my thanks, friend.
I'll just kill everyone here. Alright, bye Parsa. Thanks for hanging out. Man, who else? Seriously. Movilla Abbey. I'm pretty sure I've done this one. The seed will be found in Dunseverick Fortress, right? Find and kill the seed. He's somewhere around here, surely.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
I've like combed through this whole fort. Well, except for here. This dude, whoever he is.
Hell with you! Keep our wits about us.
Literally the last guy.
So the abbot leads the children of Danu. Druid and bishop. What god will greet him at his death?
Damn. The oak. Last one, huh? Can I just kill this guy, like, immediately? Like, will it let me? Mark target, right? I don't know. Maybe it won't. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just gonna have to go back here and be like, hey, this guy's a story boss, we gotta murder him. And then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we should totally do that.
Eivor, come in. Sigrid tells me you've been hunting pirates in the north.
Allies of Amma, providing weapons and other supplies. I've cut them off.
God is truly with us. Owen is weakened, and will soon taste God's justice.
Do you have the men to take Amma?
We do, thanks to Siegfried. He has rallied Vikings from every corner of Ireland.
How did you convince the Norse to fight for you?
I told them of a monastery full of silver to be looted.
That would do
Your
it.
father would not have made such a promise.
And he would not have raised as many men.
Cannot win the goodwill of the people by destroying their homes, or their church.
But, my lord, these men came expecting a raid. If we deny
If
them
I may, I think in this case some burning might be useful.
Tell me how.
When we were attacked at Clother, Owen didn't stop there. He burned Cashelor as well, to send a message. It is our turn to light up the land with fire and smoke to let the people know that Amar has fallen.
Burn what you must, but keep your warriors leashed. Kill only those who oppose us and spare the church.
As you command, my king.
There is something else. Abbot Owen leads the children of Danu.
So, the poisoning, the ambush, they were all part of Owen's nefarious schemes. We'll cleanse our maw of this unholy filth. Siegfried and I will prepare our men. Join me when you're ready.
Yo, it is always the priest.
It'll be a battle for the ages.
Thank you for not saying anything about my past.
The past is past, and not our future.
I swear, Eivor, you really are like a hero out of folktales. Do I have permission to sing your song?
You do. Once I've had a chance to finish it. It's good to see you take command. It suits you.
It feels heavy and stiff like this new armor. I envy you, Eivor. When battle is done, you can move on to what you like.
Move on to what I like? Did you mean I can move on to crashing the desktop? Because I don't like that all that much, I'm gonna be honest with you. Holy hell. Let's crush number 5, yeah. This DLC is very stable.
Seems simple enough.
Our forces are replenished. Thank God's good grace.
Some part of those thanks should go to Siegfried, Lord.
Aye. I'll not forget his role today. He's a good man, but he lacks his father's seasoning.
Then you must show him what it is to lead, Lord, in the court and on the field.
Come, let us flush out this false abbot without delay.
Yes, Owen must answer for his actions. There are fewer defenders than I expected.
They cower behind their walls. Let's strike while we have the advantage.
We move forward, but remain alert. God will guide the right.
horsemen are ready. Smash!
Okay. Damn, that was actually a perfect wall run for, like, getting on that ladder, but it won't let me climb it because it's not down. That's kind of annoying. Like, what would have been a really sick video game moment just became, like, a deflated, like, oh, okay.
Remain at the ready.
Of course, I can't go up here now because I already used it. Are you still planning to do the warrior within no damage run? I don't know, maybe. I'll have to think about it.
I knew it was too easy.
If I am, it'll be a long time, because there's so much cool games to play. Gotta not have much going on in order to do that. Because I can't really justify giving the time to that game when, you know, there's Resident Evil, and there's Hood, and there's Biomutant. Yeah. Biomutant is fucking hype.
Eivor! I need help with this door! Give me a hand!
Yo, is this guy doing okay? Thank you, Flan. Appreciate you finally helping.
Leave this house of God.
Also, hello, Pi.
Or be cursed with his wrath eternal.
You desecrate this holy place with foul corruption. You are a sickness to be purged.
God will be my judge, not you. You act the Christian king, but let pagans and wolves do your dirty work.
Do not preach about playing both sides. I know you lead the children of Danu.
Do you? Then you should know you cannot win. My children are everywhere, even in your court.
Who do you mean?
Kira had the makings of a high priestess.
Just watch the gameplay videos about it.
Dabbled with forces she could not control.
Don't listen, Flawn.
From Eurogamer and Game Informer.
Small wonder she charmed her way into your court. She's always been attracted to men of power.
You lie, devil.
Love conceals blemish and evil. It's easy to lose sight when you're following a woman's backside.
There's no shame in keeping your hands clean of this filth. Let me do your dirty work.
It's God's work.
Protect your abbot!
I'll take you!
You shall not let your cattle breed with a different kind. You shall not sow your field with two kinds of seed.
Do not quote scripture to me, devil. May your tongue burn for eternity while your throat is pierced with jagged glass.
No. You would rather have a song from your pagan poetess. If she didn't tell you about the children of Dan, what other secrets does she keep?
He tries to poison your mind with his dying words, Lord. Don't let them in.
Could he speak truth?
The best liars mix truth with lies. If she was part of that cult, she isn't anymore.
You're right, of course. This fetid air befouls my thoughts. Let us step out into God's cleansing light.
It is a beautiful land.
We are a blessed people.
Word of our victory spreads like fire in a dry field. I couldn't stop all the looting, my king, but I made certain the people were spared.
They will sing of the High King who cleansed the church at Armagh, and the King of Dublin, who fought with honor at his side.
And the hero who came from the land of heroes who helped them win the day.
All will be remembered. The living and the dead.
Seems like there are a few things actually. Amber Sun. Aha. Yeah, let's get this. I'm guessing this one will be closest. Yeah, there's still story to play, but after it's done, I'll definitely go to London and like play around. Okay. That was genuinely freaky. Can I like run up this and then... Oh god. Fine, I'll just go around like a person instead of an actual agile rogue. London is your favorite among the three? It has my favorite atmosphere. I like them all, but London feels like Acre. And I like Acre the most out of any city in the entire series. Yeah, exactly. You just said it. We meet again, chest high wall fence. Yes.
Tis done. Here are your blood-soaked bits of amber. I felt them die, each by each. Boil these shards. Make your potion. I shall. I shall. I've been preparing for this since we met. You spoke of great power? The spear. You'll have it in your hands soon enough. Once you defeat Balor. You said nothing of this? Surely you remember Balor. He is heat, drought, the scorching sun come to earth. I know of no such creature. Many heroes fell to him. But Woden would not. The lance called Gay Bullock pierces his flesh. This is where he is weak. Are you ready to fight him? Let me drink. Drink deeply. You'll remember. Balor is ancient. He is chaos itself. Defeat him, and the spear is yours.
I have waited for you these many centuries, Fjolnir.
I have come for your power.
Take it then. You are twice blind to believe you can defeat
How? Does this spear really exist? Did I just like pull it out of the rock?
What have I defeated? I must speak to Deirdre.
How do you have that? Where did you get it from? Said to be made from the bones of a sea monster. Like, she pulled it out into the real world. Was it stuck in the rock? Yeah, I have no idea.
I felt you would prevail.
It was an unusual contest.
The spear, Gay Bullock, is yours for crushing the children of Danu and defeating Balor. Kira will be pleased the Danu have been quenched.
She fights hard for those she calls true druids.
Keep the spear close, Eivor. I sense a great battle ahead.
Goodbye, Deirdre.
Slán, Eivor. Slán.
Okay. Anyway, that was weird.
What has happened?
They have summoned Flonn. I hope he shows soon, if only to end this bickering.
Speak. Lord, there has been much deliberation these last few days. News of Owen has spread like a mountain fire.
The people are frightened. We are unsettled, to say the least. A trusted abbot unveiled as a pagan conspirator.
The Druids have permeated the church at the highest level. There's no telling how far down it goes.
Something must be done. We must rid them of this land. Begin an inquisition.
How dare you speak like this? Owen acted alone.
He belonged to a sect. There are others like him. Do you deny it?
I do not deny it. But then you will speak only of the children of Danu.
A weed that grew from Druid roots. If we allow it to thrive, how can we ever be certain this will not happen again?
Flom, I do not like what these men are implying. Do not entertain this.
You would presume to tell your king what to do. You, who share those Druid roots. You even know this sect by name. Perhaps, like Owen, there is more to you than meets the eye.
Bastard!
Enough! Speak to her like that again, and rats will sup on you. Alive.
Apologies, my king. Poetess. I do not mean to cast suspicion, only to draw a very real comparison. We do not know from where the next threat will come, and we cannot simply hope that it will not come. We must put aside our differences and come together as Christians if we wish to preserve an Ireland under God.
Flon, if you do this...
I know well where you stand, Kira. Are there any others who wish to speak?
I will. This gathering shows us something very clear. That that there is solidarity in this cause. If we do nothing, the weeds will continue to sprout, leading to unrest across the kingdoms. But if we act, begin an inquisition, it will lead to unity this land has sorely lacked.
These are my people, Siegfried!
And there are those within who threaten the very fabric of this land. Can you really stand there and defend them?
Anyone else?
What is being proposed is a bold strategy, the consequences of which cannot be properly weighed just now. You must allow time to reflect, Lord.
Every moment we waste weakens our position. Lord, we kings are all in agreement. There is but one move to make.
We will launch an inquisition. Every druid will face a choice. Reform or exile. The future of Ireland is a wholly Christian one.
Where did Kira go?
Set off for her house, just down that road. Looked mighty upset.
Kira's not of sound mind. I need to settle her down. Kira!
Get out! Leave me be!
What is this? What are you doing?
Flann, spineless fool. What was he thinking?
He saw an opportunity to unite the kingdoms. He seized it. It is what any king would do.
Do not defend him.
I am not, but consider what would happen if he ignored these allied kings. You're right to be upset. But you know Flann best. This was not a decision he made lightly. Let us go back and talk with him. If anyone can convince him to reconsider, it's you.
Oh, I will. Whether he wants to or not.
What?
I am sorry, Eivor. I cannot let them erase us.
Eivor! Can you hear me? Eivor! Are you all right?
Did you see Kira?
I expected her here. Eivor? What is that?
That looks like a giant-ass piece of
I do
Eden.
not know what she's trying to do, but she's angry.
For a moment, golden
It
light?
may be too late for that. She said she would not let you...
Holy shit, dude.
It may be too late for that. She said she would not let you erase the Druids.
Yeah, that looks like Isutech for sure. At least from here.
The Leah Fall. I think she'll try to use it to stop you. It's an ancient part of her lineage.
An ancient part of her
Maybe more to it
lineage.
than myths and legends. It was no simple decision. By choosing one, you betray the other. Choices that weigh heavily require ample time to reflect, if you are to find the best outcome.
I listened to frightened men, Eivor. Men whose loyalty I hungered for.
Clear your head, Lord. We're nearly there.
Where the hell is this guy going? I'm tired of having to follow him. Can we just get where we need to go? Damn, dude.
Kira!
Leave. Leave now.
Kira!
You want to rid the world of us? I'll rid it of you.
Where is she? Oh dear.
Your sword, Flann. Stay close to me.
Eivor, what do we do?
Fight!
These are my men!
It's them or you! Now fight!
Back! Get back!
They will not listen. Kira's taken the reason somehow. Defend yourself! I cannot let you walk this path.
You would stand in my way? I thought you of all people would understand.
I do. This is too far.
Listen to her, Kira. There could be peace between us.
Yes, another lie.
Keep your guard up.
Kira? Where are you? Kira!
Flann?
I will raise the stakes. How about the king's blood on your hands?
Eivor!
This is not a force you can control, Kira. It will consume you.
So be it!
It's enough, Kira. Surrender now.
Nothing but a ruthless raider. Hollow inside. You speak of honor. Where is yours?
You know.
With Baron, his son, another pawn in this endless war.
He is my blood.
Ah, yes. And you will throw away all reason to defend what you are sworn to. I am no different. My people will live to see tomorrow, if it means I have to kill you today.
battle-hardened over many victories. Do not make me add another.
Do as you must. As will I.
I bathed in battle lust. Now stop, Kira, before it's too late.
I will die for it. Let them trouble us. I told you I would never see the Druids into darkness. Why pretend to be my ally?
I pretended nothing. I thought. I hoped you could be better. Better than Owen.
Don't compare me to that demon.
No. Look around you. You set in motion what the children of Danu hoped you could. You became the vessel for their plot.
I always have been. After Mother died, I became the last. The last who could awaken the Leafal. Never did I think I would use this gift so foolishly.
What now?
It ends. Owen, the children of Danu, they only exist in pursuit of the stone's power, and I am the key to unleashing it. You must kill me. Kill me, Eivor. If I die, Tara's power dies with me, and there will be nothing left to lead my people astray. The old ways will return. Let me do this. Let me save them. Please.
This is a sacrifice that would honor your gods. I will make it swift.
Thank you.
Prepare yourself.
It's what she wanted.
No. It is what you wanted, Flann. The Leafal can
Not
never
cruel,
again be used
kind.
for harm.
It's what she wanted.
She did not die for nothing.
I will make damn sure of that. Kira, I'm so sorry.
Knowing Ubisoft, she probably dies in either ending.
How are you feeling?
Bruised, battered. But I'll live. Though it'll take some time to reclaim my pride.
Took a lot not to kill you.
If you wanted to, that was your chance. I suppose at the end of all this, It's safe to call you a friend.
See to it that Sigfrid's reign is long, and you shall never know me as your enemy. Have you met with the other kings? I take it that is why you have come.
I have. The Inquisition is buried. High King is a leader to all who share in his land. You helped me see that. My only regret is not having understood it sooner.
Work to secure a future for all. Kira would be pleased with this outcome.
Yeah, she would be.
I know there is much that awaits you in England, Eivor. But you can set your boots in Ireland anytime you please.
Farewell, Flann. Until we meet again.
Yeah, all these cutscenes look horrible.
Barith wanted to ensure the Dublin he left you could stand upright on its own two legs. And while he could not see it through, he would be proud you did.
I will never forget what you did for my family.
Our family, Siegfried. Keep well, and may your father's Hugr be with you always. It shall with me.
No, Gwynblade, I don't think he knows what he's talking about. He is often wrong. Like, he is very frequently blatantly wrong about stuff. Online, like, on social media, like, straight up. And then instead of admitting to it and, like, you know, backpedaling and being like, oh, actually, I was wrong, he just, like, keeps insisting. He's like, oh, well, you know, that was just, like, an interpretation, or, oh, you know, like, that's romanticized, or, you know, oh, like, you know, where did you hear that? And it's, like, here, in official materials that you clearly didn't read, like, so no, I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Like, I think he very often doesn't, actually, like, blatantly and overtly. Like, I don't know. Just, it's a whole thing and a half. We're not gonna talk about him, like. Yeah, I could spend all day just. I'm gonna wrap up this final little thing and then leave for London. Yeah, we could spend all day talking about, you know, all the ways he's wrong, but we're not gonna do that because that's pointless and doesn't help anyone. I will say that the wiki team, like the AC wiki team, has definitely had moments of agony and big laughs about the stuff he said on numerous occasions. Yeah, that's really it. Yo, DLC's okay. I enjoyed it. I just finished the story. I'm just wrapping up this final little Radiant quest and then leave.
Be my eyes, Sunan. The gods here are vigilant.
Man, I'm not even sure how this is gonna work. Yep, the way it's gonna work is it's not gonna work. Holy fucking shit, dude. Why are they so aggressive? What even is this? You gonna upload your stream VODs to YouTube? Yeah, I'm uploading both of them. The first one is literally 10 hours straight of me doing side content though. Like there's like almost no story in the first one. In fact, it should already be up. I just need to set it to public. Yeah, freedom and control is the actual traits that they have.
There, that should garner some support.
Oh my god, the flicks! You didn't upload your main game VODs to YouTube though, right? Yeah, I did. Uploaded all of them. Anywho, so that's that. I have 21 arrows and no adrenaline. Let's go to Ravensthorpe. How to map? Atlas. England. Watching your reactions for the base game story was so good. Dude, I called so many things. And then like there were a few moments where I was like, there is literally no way they would do something this cool. And then they did. They did something that cool. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, for all the mechanical bullshit, the narrative of that game, when it hits like a motherfucker. Like, it's so nice. Okay, first things first, I need to kill these training dummies from Meter. And then we're gonna go to London and try smoke arrows in London. Alright, Bard, I'll see ya. Okay, let's go. Yo, what's that cloak? I wonder. I don't really pay attention to what I wear. It's the Holdefolk cloak, apparently. I think that's a shop item, actually. I just happened to cycle into the Opal store at some point, I think. I don't even remember how I have this. Where's London? It is here. Let's start on the edge of town. Every future AC title from now on will be written to some random people with no direction whatsoever. Granted, that is how every AC game was written already. So, you know, that's not too much of a change from how things are at the moment. Do you want to get the Excalibur right now? Nah, probably not. I don't care about it. Alright, now, where is the city proper?
Show me what lies ahead.
It's that way. I don't really care about the side content in this game, to be honest. What was the deal with the werewolves? They were hallucinations caused by drugged fog. Maybe I shouldn't have gone on the edge of town and just gone right into the city. I mean, I am an expert. Be honest, Todd, did you ever see werewolves on one of your trips? I doubt it. Although, I don't know, maybe you did. Shit, I have no idea. Like... One time my friend took shrooms, and on, like, his stairwell, like, up to his room... I don't care about side content. Well, yeah, like DLC side content is different because it's compact and small, right? Like base game side content is cancer. Yeah, like I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, like one time on my friend's stairwell, he saw just like a big ass fish. Like and like he didn't want to go upstairs because like the fish was blocking his way. right? Like, even though obviously it didn't exist, right? It was just in his head. But, yeah, shrooms are a hell of a thing. That was really funny. He's like, dude, don't you see the big-ass fish? And I'm like, no. Unfortunately, I don't. Would have been cool, though. Man, are there any guards around here anywhere? Seriously? Assassin's Creed fish one. Go to the temple. Where even is the temple? Mithras. Oh, Temple of Mithras. Damn, I'm like going in the opposite direction. I wouldn't mind if the movement was so bad in these games if the character could jump farther. It feels like making normal Assassin's Creed length jumps a lot of the time, you just end up like jumping way shorter than you should be able to for some reason. It's so weird. Like, obviously the parkour is gonna be trash garbage no matter what you do, because you literally only have one button and they took ejects out of the game. Have you ever been to the Newfoundland area? Or even better, how many places have you traveled? In real life? No, I haven't. In real life, I've traveled to like 3 places. I'm not much of a traveler. I like to stay in my room. Feels good here. Damn, I just like ran right into that little boy. Feels bad. Okay, we got enemies. Foes, some would say. Let's arrow this guy in the head. And then arrow this guy in the head. Alright, cool shit. Now, who else can we murder? Okay. We have some manner of flow. All right. Any other dudes? Any dudes in the place? Hello? Have all the dudes been removed? It's looking that way. Where else can we go to test? The villa, maybe? Or like this cathedral? Temple? Another temple? We'll check the temple and we'll check the villa. Let's go this way. Yo, Robin has like the coolest sounding lines. Just sheriff here. Crossbowman here. There's a really good fort in East Anglia. There's a fort up north. I'll check both of these places. God, that jump was painful to watch. Yeah, these games have just awful movement in general. Like, Eivor, like, moves like a monster truck. Except at least monster trucks have wheels. So, you know, they move at some kind of semblance of speed. Or doesn't. She just likes to take her time on everything. No dudes dudes yet. Aha, I see dudes. Yo, thank you for the follow, Vaco. Alright. How do we murder without being looked at? Uh-oh. I have one idea. Good. Probably want to get around to the other side, to be honest, because there's a lot of motherfuckers here. Yeah, let's go this way. I'll grab this. Kill that guy. Uh-oh. Yeah, you just like head on over here, buddy. Bam. Okay. I need to use the— actually, wait, this is break? This just fucking breaks. You can't even use it to climb. That's horrible. Oh fuck, they're gonna look at me. No! Okay, smoke onto that wall. And then come up here and be like, bam bam, you know? Chuck axe at face. Smoke over here. Roll over here. Kill. Is that everyone? Let's lower this so we can go down. Oh, that's a big kitty. Holy shit. Oh no. Okay, fighting animals in these new games is horrible. Valhalla hits different after watching Vinland Saga. After watching Vinland Saga, it's like, damn, this game could have been so much cooler, and then it wasn't. Imagine an actual Vinland Saga game where like you play as Thorfinn with his daggers and shit, and it's got super anime graphics, but it's like super bloody and shit. Like really, really bloody. Like it has Genshin Impact graphics and visuals, but it's like really bloody. That would be fucking cool. I've been preaching about that for like the past 3 days. Would love to play that game. Anywho, everyone is dead, so like, I don't know what to do with my life. But yeah, smoke arrows are confirmed very strong. So the game is Tenchu. Yeah, kinda. New Tenchu would be sick. They could totally do it. If they wanted to, you know, stop making Dark Souls. You could go where you assassinate the needle. I don't even remember where that is. Is that the doctor? Like the one who was like cutting people open and shit? It's somewhere in the east, right? Like, Bureau Fort Cathedral? I don't remember where it is. Is it like here? Is it this place? Like this square? Maybe it's here. Isn't season 2 coming? That's the leech. Oh yeah, maybe there's people. Or at least I think so.
Best go hooded here.
Yeah, Google it. Oh shit, yeah, there's people here. Okay, I'm actually gonna climb up. Look at me being all smart, using the smoke to stop the second guy moving. Let me ask this guy a question. Get the slow-mo drop. Oh my god, I'm kinda sick actually. Yeah, I'm like a little bit cool almost. Uh-huh. Oh my god, the smooth murder. Breaking news. Local rogue somehow enjoying himself in stealth game. God damn. Dude. Okay, the movement in this game is still cancer. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Oh, except for that dude who's sitting down. Let's go take care of that problem. Nah, hold on. There's a dude in here. Oh no. He did the thing where he blocked the arrow with a shield even though he wasn't actively in guard stance. Ripperoni. Wait, I got an idea. Trap this body and then arrow here. Or torch like right here. And then he sees it and he's like, yo, what the fuck is that? He's gonna walk over here and get blown up on the body. You ready? Bam! And then we run in and we're like... Haha. The setups. Anywho. Video games. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this ability works pretty well. And the fact that it's adrenaline based, for once, is actually a good thing. Because it means that you don't have to constantly refill ammo for it. You know, you can just kill the dudes that you disable, and then you get it back. And then you kill more dudes, and then you get it back some more. So basically, if you're playing correctly, you will always have smoke arrows, no matter what. So I'm just kind of like sitting here being like, you know, do I start a new game and then rush the Ireland DLC so I can get the smoke bomb from the monastery, like get the ability there, and then go back to the base game and just do all the city arcs and like do them real stylish and cool, you know what I mean? Like, slurp slurp motherfucker, like, Just, you know, ideas. I'm just thinking about it. Okay, evil face. Yes. God damn it, auto mod. Wait. Is that the auto run button? What the hell is this? I don't give a shit about this. Let me allow this message. So this is basically their solution, smoke arrows. I think they're still gonna fix the base stealth system, because this is not really a viable solution. Like, if you don't have the season pass, this DLC costs like, what, 30 bucks, 40 bucks? Imagine paying 40 bucks for a smoke arrow. Couldn't be me. Like, I only played this DLC because I had the season pass, right? But imagine people who don't. Like, people are not gonna pay 40 bucks for a smoke arrow. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. I think one of my favorite moments from like last stream was when a dude was looking at me and I panicked and I like I smoked the ground like under me, and then I like ran, right? Like, that's something that you could do in Unity, and it's something that you could do in Origins, right? And it's like back in this game finally. Like, the fact that you can just save yourself like that is really cool. Is that dude? Yeah, he's totally staring at me. I mean... Whoa, what? Hold on. There was an assassinate prompt. Like, in midair. Whatever. That was whack. Uh-oh. Smoke to set up corner kills because they can't move and then they're hidden behind the corner. Dude, there's so many things you could do. Alright, let's find a nice bench to sit on and then leave. What the hell is this? A tall tree branch is up on the aqueduct. I saw someone jump from there once. I'm too scared to get up there. I'm sure it leads somewhere. Is that the entrance to the bureau?
Let's see you, old friend.
Tall tree branch on the aqueduct. It's that, right? 100% it leads into the bureau. Maybe. It's just a normal leap of faith. Mrrr. Fuck this guy. You can't fast travel to bureaus? I don't think you can.
Something going on?
Yeah, something is going on. Come check it out. That pretty looking wall whistled at you real nice. I wish I could turn off that sound, like that doom, every time you get a hidden blade stab on an enemy. It actually annoys me. It's annoyed me since the game launched, but you can't turn it off. It's just part of it. Like, I wish I could keep the shing and remove the doom. Like, it's so boring and annoying and irritating. It's like needlessly loud in like a way that I don't like. Yeah, that was a drunk mistake Leo regrets daily. I don't even know how you're a mod. How did that happen? Who gave you that? Was it me? When did I do that? That's so funny. The volume of AC1's assassinations is similar to that. Well, yeah, like, the shing is still there, but I don't like the bassy, like, thumb sound. Like, I wish I could just remove that. I don't mind the shing. I think the shing is cool. You are absolutely blasted playing Ghost of Tsushima, so I said, hey, this is the perfect time to give me mod, Leo, and you said sure, and then I was shocked. Oh yeah, that was like my drunk Ghost of Tsushima stream, where I was like, I'm gonna miss all my combos, and then I no-damaged the Spirit of Yarikawa's Vengeance. Hey, bench? Swag.